Hi everybody, this is David Snyder from the Prescott Sunrise Lions Club. We're doing the Prescott Sunrise Lions show presented by the Prescott Media Center at Prescott Armory. I'm David A. Snyder, CPA, MBA and EA with David A. Snyder, CPA. I'm a member of the Prescott Sunrise Lions Club. Please go to PrescottSunriseLionsClub.org to see the projects we participate in and some of our and come to our meeting every Thursday at 7 a.m. at Waffles and More. 7 a.m. Waffles and More every Thursday. We are still in tax credit season. Here are some of the tax credits that you should take advantage of. Please take advantage of these tax credits so that you don't have to spend money on the state level. Okay, so the school tuition tax credit with Sacred Heart or Primavera is $2,213 married filing jointly, and $1,107 other statuses, including single, head of household, and the other statuses. Public schools are $400 married filing jointly, and $200 other statuses, and that would include a school like Tri-City Prep or Abaya Judd. Foster care tax credit is $1,000 married filing jointly, $500 other statuses, and you can contribute to say something like Cast for Kids Foundation that gives that funds foster care for kids and helps them. And then there's the charitable organization tax credit, which right now is $800 married filing jointly and $400 other statuses. The place you should send that is the Prescott Sunrise Lions Club. So, at PrescottSunriseLionsClub.org. We used to be calling these the working poor tax credits. They really help out the working poor. And so, instead of paying taxes to the state, use these tax credits to eliminate or lower your tax burden with the state. That way, that you are contributing to what you want to contribute to, as opposed to send it to the state and them wasting it on what they want to waste it on. Okay. But it used to help you at the federal level. Now it's not helping you at the federal level. So don't expect it to help you at the federal level. We have not yet litigated that, but now it is being taken away from the federal level. But it really helps you for the state, and you get to decide where your monies go. Our guest today is Jennifer Bomicino, Business Development Leader at Sacred Heart School at Prescott, Arizona. Thank you for being with us.
Nice to meet you. Thank you so much for having me.
Please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, again, my name is Jennifer Bomicino. I'm the Development Coordinator for Sacred Heart Catholic School. I've lived in Arizona almost my whole life. We moved here back in 1976. I went to Sacred Heart Catholic School myself, K through 8, Prescott High School, Yavapai College. I have 2 boys that go to school here also, and I've lived here and I enjoy Prescott very much. I'm very blessed and thankful to be part of the community.
How long have you lived in Prescott?
Well, off and on, almost 40 years. So
oh, wow.
A long time,
That's
really
a long
long.
time.
It is a really long time.
So you were.
I don't want to say, I don't want to divulge too much my age, but yeah, almost my whole life. So.
Okay. Tell us about the history of Sacred Heart School, and it's affiliated with Sacred Heart Church.
Sacred Heart Catholic School was established back in 1956. In fact, we just had our 60th anniversary a couple of years back, and originally it was St. Joseph's Academy, which people that have lived here a long time might remember that. And then, Sacred Heart Catholic Parish was actually the first Catholic parish to be established in the Diocese of Phoenix. So we've been here a long, long, long time.
And what's the enrollment at Sacred Heart School?
Right now we're between 180 to 190. It's a preschool through 8th grade. So we have 3-year-olds, and then a pre-K, and then kindergarten all the way up to 8th grade. So
that's a lot.
It is a lot, yeah, but it's just enough. So we strive for 25. So our goal is always if we can have 25 students per class, then the parent or the teacher to student ratio is optimal, I think, for classroom, for beneficial for the students. So they try to keep it small.
Yeah. So that helps with learning and everything.
It does. A smaller environment.
It helps the teachers themselves.
They do. Yes, much more manageable for sure. So.
Okay, are religious studies required?
It is built into the curriculum, so the students, our mission statement is to be the living example of God's love to others. So that is built into the everyday curriculum. They go to Mass once a week. The kids wear uniforms. They try to incorporate the religious component into their daily curriculum every day. But it's really about educating the whole child, not just the religious aspect as well.
So what other aspects of curriculum are there?
We have art, we have Spanish, we have physical education, and then of course a well-rounded educational curriculum as well. So math, science, STEM, science, English lit, all of those kinds of things. So pretty much very, very well-rounded, I think.
And you taught physical education.
I did. I was
For a
their
year or
I was
so.
their PE teacher last year. So and I'm exhausted now. So now I'm not the PE teacher anymore, and I'm just doing fundraising and development for the school, which it was good. It was a good experience for sure.
Fundraising and development. Okay.
Correct. Right.
So what does that entail?
Well, that involves the private school tax credit, which is my primary focus, is to bring money into the school, which is a primary source of tuition support for our students. So without the tax credit, Sacred Heart would just be it would be very expensive for people to try to send their children. But the tax credit really lowers that significantly and makes it very, very affordable for everyone. And we pride ourselves on making an affordable option for people and their children. I also do we do a couple of events. We have a spring gala, which is coming up in May. We do a golf tournament fundraiser in the fall. I also do their event coordinating, which, just parties and all that kind of fun stuff that goes along with my job, but mostly just community building. And
What kind of parties?
well, let's see, we have a harvest festival in October, so
All
that's
right.
a big kind of a celebration of the parish and the Prescott community, where we have our Hispanic ministry and all the different ministries that get involved to really try to bring everyone together and just celebrate a wonderful town that we live in and each other's heritage. So it keeps me very busy.
I bet you are busy.
Yeah, very much so.
And you do some counseling too.
I do. So I'm in the process of finishing up my master's degree in counseling, and I'm fortunate enough to be able to work with some children during the week to help out with that. So
That's excellent.
it's been a very great experience.
So how much does it cost to go to Sacred Heart School?
Right now the tuition is just a little over $6,000, but we try not to let that be a determining factor for people when they want to bring their children to Sacred Heart. Because of the tax credit, we calculate about 97% of our families receive 80% in tuition reduction or more. So, I mean, that's a huge reduction for them. So
you call it tuition reduction as opposed to scholarships?
well, we use the tax credit to reduce the amount of tuition that people have to pay. So it's all scholarship, and it's need-based. Some families don't pay any tuition. Some pay a little bit, depending on what their income level is. So they have to apply for the scholarship, and then depending on their income level, then they're awarded accordingly. So, but everyone, if not all, receive some sort of a scholarship to help pay for their tuition at the school.
So tell us about the tax credit program there at Sacred Heart School.
The tax credit program is done through Catholic Education Arizona. So what it is, there's a single max credit of $1,135, and actually, I'm sorry, I back up. It's actually $1,107, or married tax credit, as you said, is $2,213. And the way it works is that you would want to, we have this brochure that's available at the school, and you can come pick it up, or you can fill it out online. And what you do is you just put your information on there. You designate that you want your tax credit to be redirected to Sacred Heart Catholic School. And basically it gives you the control over where your taxes go. So everyone has to pay their state taxes anyway. This gives you an option to say, you know what, I want to keep my money in Prescott. I want to send it to Sacred Heart Catholic School. I want it to benefit the students within our community. And that directly comes to our school.
That's terrific.
It's a fantastic
Now,
program.
not everybody pays state taxes.
Oh, okay.
I've done about lots of taxes.
Okay.
Well, but if you are paying taxes, redirect that money to these tax credits. It's really important to do that because why wouldn't you want to control where your monies go, where your tax monies go?
Very much so. And we
Yes.
try to use that as, some people think it's a donation, and it's actually not a donation. It's just redirecting the money that you already have to pay anyway.
Absolutely.
And it gives you a choice, which
Absolutely.
people don't realize that they have a choice.
That's terrific. That's terrific. So, does the money go as a whole scholarship to a child or children, or does it go to breaks down to maybe by class, maybe by history or English or
No.
language or anything like that?
No, it's all done through, it's all need based. So what happens is if a family wants to go to Sacred Heart, they apply through what's called FAIR, which is it's a financial aid independent review organization.
Okay.
They provide their tax return information, they look at their income, and then through that, then they determined what they're qualified for. And then once tax season is over, our school receives money from Catholic Education Arizona from the tax redirects that come to our school. And then we allocate money accordingly based on their income levels. So, like I said, it could be all of the tuition could be covered. It could be 75%, it could be 50%, but it helps reduce it significantly.
That's wonderful.
So.
That's wonderful. Now, keep in mind the tax season for this tax credit for 2018 is over in April 15th. Okay, so you got until April 15th to do these tax credits if you want to choose to do them for 2018 tax credits, as opposed to if you want to, you can still do it at 2019 too. You can probably do them at the same time, as long as it's by April 15th.
And one thing also, David, I'd like to add is we have a corporate tax credit also, and the benefit of corporate tax credit is that there's no limit to how much they can give. So depending on, the type of corporation, you really have a large advantage to be able to direct a significant sum back to the schools.
That's
So.
back at me, huh?
Yes, yeah. So
back at my PLLC.
correct, right? That's right. So, and we have information about that as well. So the corporate tax liability is something that is very beneficial to us also.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. But see, I have an S corp, and it kind of flows through to my personal.
Ah, yeah.
So-
Yeah, I do know that there are some limitations on the types of companies that qualify
if it
for
was a C corp, I think you're talking about C corps in that situation.
Could be. That could
But
be.
we gotta. That might be something for a different show.
That would be great. Yeah,
Then
definitely.
I can research that.
Okay, we can elaborate on that more.
Yeah. So tell us about your current and future projects.
Right now we are working on upgrading the playground. So we're looking on installing a commercial sunshade over the entire playground area, which we've had someone come do a quote for us. And right now our project is to get the playground up to date, put down new wood chips, maybe install some new equipment for the kids over the summertime. So our fundraising endeavors are geared towards really updating the playground over this next summer so that the fall school year the kids have a newer, nicer place to play.
And then you have the gala in May, right?
Correct, right? We have our spring gala May 4th, which we have one every year. It's in the school gym. So, and our theme this year is a night at the Taj Mahal. So we're going to transport everyone to the Middle East and give them a flair of different food and dancing and casino, and again, all of those funds go directly to the students to buy sports equipment, to buy desks, to buy new flooring. It's all for school improvements. So
That's excellent.
it does. It helps us a lot. We have a lot of very generous people in the community, and we rely on them very much.
And I'm
We're
going to
very
play in the golf
thankful.
tournament.
Yes, and our golf tournament is.
Because I only play twice a year.
Oh, well, our golf tournament is August 26th. It'll be at Talking Rock this year, which we had it at Talking Rock last year, and it was phenomenal. We had over 150 players. In fact, they had to bring in golf carts from all around the surrounding areas to support our tournament. So, and it was a really fun day for everybody. So we've decided to have it They've offered to host it for us again this year. So Talking Rock Ranch, August 26th.
August 26th.
Yes, yeah.
August 26th, Talking Rock. Go
Yeah.
out there and support Sacred Heart School, right?
Yes, absolutely. Get your registrations in early. So
Now, I have a little bit of a self-interest in this. I went to a Catholic school in Baltimore, Mount St. Joe, for my high school. So I'm really interested in supporting these schools. It's really important to support schools in general, as well as these schools these private schools that need scholarships. So the results of your efforts are that you've gotten lots of contributions. You've gotten a lot of people supporting Sacred Heart School.
we have a lot of community supporters, business supporters, that are, they help us out every year, whether it's a business sponsorship or by donating items for auction. We do live auction and silent auction at our gala and also at the golf tournament, and gift certificates and donations of different items that people can bid on, and that all of that money directly goes back to the school. So the community really helps us and comes together with us on that to make all of those things fun and exciting for everybody.
That's great. That's great. So how can you donate to Sacred Heart School?
Well, you can come see me at Sacred Heart, which is at 131 North Summit Avenue.
Just off of Gurley.
Just off of Gurley Street, that's correct. We're there Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. And again, my name is Jennifer Bomicino. If you call, I'm the only Jennifer that works there. So if you were to call and ask for me and let me know that you would like to donate or you'd like to help in any way, we can provide lots of opportunities where your donations will be well received, and we'd be thankful for that. The website is sacredhearteducation.com, and then our phone number is 928-445-2621.
Okay, and then you also have to feed it through Catholic Education Arizona. Right?
That's correct. So if you decide that you'd like to do the tax credit, online is the easiest way at www.catholiceducationarizona.org, or if you want to mail it in, you can send it in with the form. But the important thing is if you mail a check, you need to make it out to Catholic Education Arizona. You can also pay by credit card, which is super easy. You can stop by the school. We can help you process the paperwork for you if you like, and we can send it for you. If you have any questions, we have staff there that can help and make it easy for you. So.
All right, that's terrific. Now, I'm going to reiterate the need for these tax credits, all the tax credits, including the Sacred Heart tax credit, the Catholic Education Arizona tax credit that goes to Sacred Heart. It's in your self-interest, really. I talk about self-interest all the time. It's to your benefit to choose these charitable places to give to, as opposed to just giving it to the state. You get your choices. There's lots of choices out there for all categories of Arizona tax credits. Now, keep in mind that I did not bring up the Arizona Military Family Relief Fund, which is also a very important tax credit. That's $400 married, filing jointly, and $200 in other statuses. But that goes away on December 31st of every year, and basically you have to get that in by August, because otherwise it reaches its cap really quickly, because a lot of people contribute to that. So please, Arizona Military Family Relief Fund is another one that we can do, and you can do all 5 of these tax credits. Say you owe $4,800, and you paid tax credit money to all these tax credits in 2019, for example. And you paid in $4,800, you would owe nothing, and you would get any withholding you had from your W-2 back. If you owed $2,000 and you paid in $4,800, you could carry that $2,800 excess up to 5 years into the future. 5 years on Arizona tax returns into the future. So don't hesitate to do all that, so that you can plan for the future in a way that you can use those tax credits for the future too. So I really have to emphasize the need for this. I do a lot of tax returns, and I hold tax returns until I can get those people to choose those tax credits, so that they're not spending the money at the state level. And only 10% of the people that are eligible in Arizona take advantage of these tax credits. So Sacred Heart is a really good tax credit here in Prescott. There's also my Lions Club, Prescott Sunrise Lions Club. There's also Cast for Kids Foundation. That's $1,000. Again, married filing jointly, 500 other statuses. And then there's the public schools, Abaya Judd, and as well as Tri-City. My son goes to Tri-City. That's why I emphasize that one a little bit. and then there's the which one am I missing? Which one? I'm missing the chair. No, not married. I'm not missing any of them. Okay, so take advantage of these tax credits. Some of the tax credit money for the Prescott Sunrise Lions has gone to the 4.0 dinner, which we just had. We have a recording of the 4.0 dinner that was done through the Prescott Media Center that we have online now on our website, as well as on YouTube. Prescott Sunrise Lions Club.org is our website, and you can check it out on YouTube. Tim Carter was the guest speaker, as well as there was a bunch of people from Chino Valley, Prescott, and the Bradshaw that had a 4.0. So we were really excited about that. And so, do you have anything to add to the tax credit program?
I don't. Just, we have one of our priests, Father Fred. He would always say that the tax credit is your option to your opportunity to tell Caesar where to put it. So you get the option, and we just want to emphasize that it's great that you have a choice, and we are so thankful for everyone that chooses to redirect their state taxes to Sacred Heart. And please, if you do, please continue to do so, and if you don't, please look into it, because it directly benefits the students that are in our community. So
Yes.
thank you.
It's really nice, really nice. So I'm going to conclude right now. We are the Prescott Sunrise Lions Club. Would like to invite you to our club meeting, which is held at Waffles and More every Thursday at 7 a.m. Waffles and More every Thursday at 7 a.m. You'll find that our club is friendly and fun, but also engaged in the Prescott and Prescott Valley communities. We joke and laugh and fully understand our purpose in the community we serve. If you want to be part of such a group, then become a member of the club. It's really that simple. I want to thank the Prescott Media Center, Jim, Linda, and Emma for helping us with the program today. And again, thank you, Jennifer Bomicino of Sacred Heart School, for joining us and talking about your great service to the children of the area.
Thank you, David.
very much.
I appreciate it so much. Thank you. We appreciate it.